Hey guys, welcome back again to another episode of Business in Minutes. I'm your host, Mercy. Before I proceed, I want to use this opportunity to make a big shout out to everyone viewing our videos. Thank you so much for viewing the videos on our business and finance series. Thank you so much also for liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. And for those sharing their thoughts on our comment section, we want to say a big thank you. Banco Online Space is grateful. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We love you. Our last video was insightful, We dwelt on alternative ways one could get funds for their startup business, which is crowdfunding. We described crowdfunding as a means for individuals, businesses, and charities to raise funds. The donation from individuals or organizations are made in return for a potential profit or reward. We made mention of crowdfunding options available in Nigeria, and they include NIGERIAN, microventures, Kickstarter, and Funding Enterprise. The capacity of these funding sources are huge. For example, in 2019 and 2020 alone, Kickstarter helped businesses to raise $4 to $5 billion from across the world. The beauty of this arrangement is that you can start a business without borrowing or without using your own fund, as far as you have an excellent business plan that attracts the interest of the donors. In this video, something spectacular is coming your way. In the face of the current economic recession we are in Nigeria, many of us are at home doing nothing and thinking of businesses that they can start with little or no capital. So stay tuned as we look at vegetable farming for profitability. I'll be right back. Vegetable farming involves growing vegetable for human consumption. If you consider that Nigeria, for example, has a population of about 200 million people, you would agree that any business aimed at producing items for consumption by humans would thrive very well in Nigeria. The question is vegetable farming really lucrative? The answer is yes, in caps. Vegetable farming is very lucrative. You can start with an investment as little as 50,000 naira. The attraction here is that you can get high return on investment in a very short period of time. As you earn and expand your farming capacity, you would earn higher income from the business. If you're consistent with the business and you're able to inject some additional funds, the small business you started with about 100,000 naira could become $1 million naira in about 2 years or in less than 2 years. So let's look at the returns from some of the vegetables. Cucumber, for example, has very high demand. As a result of its demand in Nigeria, trucks of cucumber comes in from Benin Republic daily to our markets to augment supply. The good news is, whatever amount you invest in cucumber, it can be turned around in 60 days with 100% profit. For watermelon, vegetable farmers will tell you that only very few products sell as much as watermelon in Nigeria. It's confirmed that you can make over 100% return on investment every 3 months for whatever you invest into watermelon. Okra, another profitable vegetable, sells very fast, and we have 2 times for planting okra. We have the time in March and September. After planting, it takes 3 months to harvest okra. And the good thing about it is that the September period, which is the late season, is the best planting season because you would harvest when it's scarce and expensive. A visit to the vegetable market or shops in your neighborhood will give you shocking revelations when you realize the huge volume brought by individual or supplied to hotels and retail stores daily. So, what are the vegetables in high demand? What kinds of vegetable can you produce? In Nigeria, there are over 30 vegetables that can be sold in large quantities. We have root vegetables, flower vegetables, pod vegetables, leaf vegetables, fruit vegetables, and seed vegetables. Root veggies have few calories, much fiber, and contain high level of vitamin A. An example of such veggies are carrots, beetroots, and others. Flower vegetables are low in calories but high in fiber. Some of them prevent against cancer. An example of flower vegetables are cauliflower and broccoli. Wax beans, green beans, and green pea are examples of corn vegetables. They are low in calories and supply fiber, vitamin B9, and vitamin C. Leaf vegetables such as cabbage, lettuce, spinach, pumpkin, among others, are usually low in energy and rich in vitamin B9. They usually contain high level of vitamin A and C. In summary, we have carrots, tomatoes, onion, okra, avocado, beetroot, cabbage, broccoli, and many others. The peculiarity of each veggie should guide the choice of a prospective farmer who wants to make money from vegetable farming. What are the major factors to be considered before setting up a vegetable farm? The most important factor that must be considered in setting up a vegetable farm includes site selection, quality water supply, crop and variety selection, and market development. Let's talk about site selection. Land for vegetable farming can be sourced cheaply if you live in the rural area. For those living in urban areas, there are chances of acquiring cheap land in the outskirts and suburbs. For example, those living in Lagos can rent a farmland around Epe, Ifo, Ayobo, or between Agbara and Badagry. If you want to cultivate vegetables on commercial basis, the minimum land you need is 1 acre. A location close to water source will be very suitable to achieve a profitable vegetable farming. One of the most effective means of reducing potential problems is through proper farm site selection. However, field topography and soil type should also be considered when selecting a field to produce vegetables. Another factor to consider is water supply. Vegetable crops generally require water and more frequent irrigation than most other agronomic crops. It's only a few vegetables that can be grown successfully under dry land conditions. Therefore, only fields that have easy access to an abundant water source should be considered for vegetable production. The water source could be a river, a lake, well, or borehole. Therefore, market development is another critical factor to consider. It is a major aspect of planning for vegetable farming. It determines how much the investor or farmer would like to commit to the business. One short thing to note is that most vegetables are perishable with very short shelf life. Therefore, it's proper to carry out market development before setting out to harvest or even starting farming at all. You can sell through any of the local markets in your vicinity or supply directly to big users like restaurants, hotels, or retail chains. Vegetable farming requires constant market survey, supply chain, and networking to rake in the necessary cash as soon as the vegetables are harvested. Are you thinking of starting your own vegetable farm? Here are some tips from Nigerian vegetable farmers. The first is get training from existing farms, preferably on the farm. Carry out thorough studies of farm and market development. Start small with money between 50,000 and 500,000. When you have thoroughly understood the business and developed some reasonable market share, expand using personal or borrowed funds. Make good targets. Don't just restrict yourself to middlemen, but look for your own markets. Restaurants, supermarkets, caterers, and so on could be very good targets, as they would always be in need of your products. Always use organic manure, especially poultry manure, to boost your vegetables. They make them grow faster and look more attractive. Be close to your markets. In siting your farm, look for a place not too far from your proposed market, or at least have an unhindered accessibility to the market. It is an added advantage, you know. Finally, use pesticide when necessary. So you see, vegetable farming is turning small entrepreneurs into millionaires. Consider the opportunity for a better future. And that is a wrap on today's video. Thank you once again for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, if you have any thoughts, share it on our comment section, and even if you have any topic you want us to talk about, you can share it on our comment section, and we promise to get back to you on that. So till we see you in our next video, stay connected to Banco Online Space and keep winning. Bye.